yesterday we started reading landforms, right? Do you remember anything about landforms?
Now let's visit Michele Hajian's 3rd grade classroom. She is doing a transitional guided reading lesson.
Oh, we learned about how natural disasters can change the landforms. Yeah. What else, Ray?
Earthquake.
Ooh, earthquake is another thing that can change. We started learning about the different kinds of landforms. We're learning about continents, practicing that. And oceans, right? Okay. They are the biggest land masses. Good memory. Okay, so today we're going to learn about new landforms. And one of them is a mountain. And mountains are steep. And steep means they are like shaped like this. They kind of go up really fast, okay? And at the top of the mountain, there's a peak. Say that word.
Peak.
Peak. Okay, we're also going to learn about a prairie. Prairie has a lot of I's in it.
Prairie.
Say prayer.
Prairie.
Prairie. And prairie, when we were looking at the pictures yesterday, Natasha, you said it looks like a farm, right? And a prairie is this big flat land. We're going to read more about it. And then one more. Oh, hold on. I distracted you. Hold your breath for one more second. One more word we're going to learn is say it. Plateau. Practice reading that word because it's got a lot of letters in it. Plateau. And a plateau, it's higher and it's flat. We saw pictures of it yesterday. Okay, while you read, we're going to keep doing keywords. So after you read and you see a sticky note, you're going to write the most important word that helps you remember about that landform. Okay, you have your pencil. Okay, open up to page 8 and start reading. Guided reading has taught my kids how to read, and it's given them the confidence they need to be successful readers. And they've made over a year of growth, and they're reading closer to grade level, and they feel like readers now, where they didn't always feel like readers.
They have They have steeps inside. They have steep sides and high peaks.
I like how you went back and read that again because some of the words got mixed up. Let's read it. Let's read this one more time to make sure we understood it.
Mountains are the highest landforms on Earth.
This is all because so many climbers have died up there.
Let's think about what would make sense here. They're at the top. They're at the top. Yeah, they're at the top of the mountain, and so there's going to be the cold. Get it started. What would make sense out of it? There's the cold temp.
The air at the top is
Let's read it and come back to it. Let's keep reading. Come back. Go ahead.
To breathe. The cold temperatures can also rise. So why do people want to climb mountains?
Oh, frost sounds really cold, doesn't it?
It is so dangerous.
So let's see.
Many
The cold.
people love the challenge of climbing this landform. One man who climbed it 3 times said
What would make sense? Can you think about it in your mind? The cold temper.
because it is there for
When it's cold out, we say the
climbers
temperature is
who
cold. Can you
love
practice
the
saying that word?
challenge.
Temperature. Yeah, let's read it again.
Standing on top of the world.
What do you see here?
This landform. One man
Oh, I see chow too. Chow.
3 times said, I did it.
Let's see if it makes sense.
Many people love the challenge of climbing the landform.
We're talking about climbing a mountain. Does that sound like a challenge? It does sound like a challenge. Good, keep going.
Someone who climbs
Top
it 3 times.
Can you tell me why these are important words?
He
Because a lot of people like challenges so that air on top is thin and the mountain is a death zone.
So why is air thin important?
Because so many people died up there.
Oh, is it that makes it a death zone? Oh, I like how you're connecting these thoughts. Keep going. The hills were formed by the volcano eruptions.
Much lower.
I say that they're called the Painted Hills. Why do you think they're called the Painted Hills?
They are still.
Because the colors change it, so it looks like a painting almost, doesn't it? Okay.
There is a group.
Why did you pick frostbite? Why do you think that's important?
Origin is called
Important because it
Planted Hills.
is
It does have cold air, so the air makes it dangerous too, doesn't it? So it could be, let's add air to our list. Wow, you have a lot of words here. Can you tell me why temperature and challenge are important here?
Because it was talking about temperature, how cold it is,
Uh-huh.
and challenge because the mountain.
Oh, so because the temperature is really cold, climbing the mountain is a
Dangerous
challenge. Can you say that?
That it's not like high that like this one is.
Oh, so it's not as high as the mountain. So does it have a different name? Can you tell me, hold on, you're writing a lot of words here. Can you hold on 1 second? Let's talk about it and find the most important words, okay? Can you tell me what you learned here?
With few trees, they make up more than
the farmers have rich
Oh, they have rich
on Earth.
soil. How do you know that word
Many
says
of
soil?
the world's farmers live on
Oh, I says oil. Okay, so they have rich soil. Where is this rich soil?
has rich soil.
These words were kind of specific to this topic and weren't words that they had necessarily heard before. So it was important that they heard them and could talk about them before, and then they could recognize them when they read them and had better comprehension. And then they can go apply these words in other texts. Okay. And yesterday we talked about taking our words that we wrote and making them into a summary. Do you remember what a summary is? Don't close your book yet. A summary is when we use just a little bit of words to talk about what happened in a part of our book. So we're going to summarize the section called Mountains and, thank you, called Mountains and Hills. So can you go back to page 8? And we're going to summarize this section, okay? So I want you to look at your words and think of a sentence you can say using your words that'll tell me what happened in this section. Hold on. This is, you have all these great ideas, but a summary is just one sentence. Yeah. Okay? So you don't need to have all these ideas. I know you remember them, but we just want to say one sentence. So let's try it again. Tell me one sentence.
And then
No, hold on. Is this whole thing about this man?
No.
What is this whole thing about? Mountain. So we want to talk about the mountain. Tell me about the mountain.
the mountain is a death zone.
The mountain has thin air, and that makes it a
Death zone.
There we go. Does that make sense? Okay. Today we did the keyword strategy, and that helps them pick out important details and take those details and put them into a summary. And that helps them, they can easily apply that to anything they read, and it helps them when they're reading independently or in test or anywhere that they read. So it's a really great strategy. It's one of my favorites. All right. When you read about the hills, it said it had this word, and this word is kind of tricky, so let's look at it. It looks like volcano. It starts like volcano, but then it has this different kind of ending, okay? So we know what a volcano is.
Volcanic.
Yeah, so then we want to add ick to the end. Listen, can you look up here, please? So we're going to say word is volcanic. And we can use what we know about a volcano to help us figure this out. So hold on. It says they're volcanic eruptions. So what kind of eruptions are they? Eruptions from a volcano. So when you see the ick at the end, you can use the first part of that word to help you understand what's happening up there. All right, we are going to make a word, and you're going to take off the letters that I tell you to take off. You ready? E, I, N O P R T U. Okay, we're gonna clap the word first. Is your clapping hands ready? Okay, eruption.
Eruption.
You did such a good job. Let's do it one more time.
Eruption.
Now say it fast.
Eruption.
Okay, make it. Say it while you make it. I like how you're saying it, so let's go and make it. Let's check our word. Check it all the way through this time. Can we check it? Check it with your finger. Eruption. Say it one more time. Check it with your finger. Let's check it. Does it look right? Nice job. All right, put your letters back on the board. When they're making the words and breaking them up, it really teaches them to read in parts of words, and also teaches them that when they're writing, they can write in parts, and that each sound is in there, and it helps them break apart those big words and be more successful when they're reading longer texts.